What's going on, guys? Will with Seduction Secrets 101.com. Today, I want to talk to you about seduction and seduction psychology. All right. It's really an important talk we're about to have here. So stand by. We're going to jump into it.
I never felt nothing like this. Full of love, pleasure, and excitement. You got me feeling for sure.
All right, guys. So there's something that I really got to get off my chest. And I've noticed this on a lot of different channels out there is, seduction coaches are coming on here and teaching guys how to use these techniques to pick up women, right? That's great. That's great. And honestly, today it's fucking needed. That's why I founded this channel. It's because there is a lot of young men out there who need guidance on how to date properly, how to date like a gentleman, but more specifically, how to date like a gentleman that gets laid, right? But it's not all about getting laid. It's not all about using these sleazy used car salesman type techniques to manipulate women into the bedroom. That's not what we want to be thinking about here. What we want to be thinking about is how do we attract the right women or woman into our lives, right? This is the way that we should be thinking about it, not how many chicks can I bang. Let me let you in on a secret, guys. The older you get, the less it fucking matters and the less anybody gives a fuck. Honestly, I've been with some women in my life and you know what? It's like the only thing that really matters to me about it is that it's taught me a lot, right? It's taught me a lot about myself. It's taught me a lot about how to open up and communicate effectively with the opposite sex. It doesn't matter how many notches you have in your bedpost. Like there was a point where I was literally putting notches in my bedpost and I thought it was cool, right? And I got a few, but it didn't fulfill me, right? So at this point in my life, I'm old enough to realize it doesn't matter what your body count is. It matters how many of those women that you have been with really made an impact on your life. And I want you guys to start thinking about this. It's not about quantity. It really is about quality. If you're only ever with 5 or 6 or 7 women, well, if you've been in love or if you've had a very good connection with every one of those women or most of those women, that's really what matters, because women are such graceful creatures. Women are such amazing beings. I mean, they can be the devil or they can be angels, right? But it's up to us as men to bring the angel out, because everybody has a good and a bad side. Women specifically, they can be very bad or they can be very good. But these techniques that we talk about here on Seduction Secrets 101 are really to bring out the good part of women. And women are like little kids. They'll kind of do what they think they should. They're going to do what they're told, really. And that's the plain and simple truth. And if they're told by society at large that you have to be some slut who goes around and flaunts her tits everywhere, they're going to do it. But if you can be that man that sits there and says, you're really beautiful, and I want you to know that you're super special and you don't have to be like those other women, and I know you're not like those other women, and that's what really matters to me, about you, is that I can see how different you are, and you're so great, this and that. You tell her what you want her to be and she will become that. But that's kind of a different point. My point is that we should be utilizing all of these techniques. That they do work. It's not like they don't work, but we need to be thinking about utilizing them for the right way of things. And the right way of things is to have quality connections with people, not to go out and manipulate women into bed. Any fucking monkey can be taught how to manipulate women into your bed. Honestly, it's true. You can go out and with enough practice and enough coaching and enough training, you can get good at becoming a sleazy kind of seducer and get low quality women and bring them home and bang them. But that's not ultimately long-term going to lead to any type of fulfillment. What is going to lead towards fulfilling your masculine desires is getting quality women. And if you don't want just one, that's absolutely fine. In fact, I feel you on that. But think about getting the ones that you are with, the ones that you are allowing into your world, need to be quality ones. They need to be ones that you don't mind going on a long vacation with and spending a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks traveling around the world with her and just being with her, right? If she's some skank you don't really want to hang out with her for more than like a night or two. You really don't. Trust me, you don't. But if she's someone who you have a connection with and you can laugh with her and joke with her about things and like really have that connection with, it doesn't matter if she's not the only one, but it matters that she's a quality one. And that's going to help you grow as a man as well, because she's going to be there for you to help you with things. You fucking like, I do a lot of jujitsu. So if I have a thing going on here because I fucking like got slammed, I need her to massage it out for me. And if I can't reach it, right? Like if I am just, like I was a couple of months ago, I got coronavirus and like I had this girl coming over and fixing me soup and shit like that. Like we need that as a man. Some skank is not going to come over and fix you soup if you've got COVID, right? Some skank is not going to like, she might massage you a minute, but she's not going to actually look after you and have you like help you to get healed so you can go fight again or whatever it is that you're into, right? If you like, say you like building, I don't know, fucking fish tanks, right? Like she's not going to like go out and find you the perfect coral piece of coral for your new fish tank or whatever, right? Those quality types of women that want to help you and want to help you get better in life. If you have a problem like with, I don't know, talking to your boss, like a quality woman is going to like help you and coach you and say, no, no, you need to do it this way. Like this is the right way to talk to them about that. Like you could say, I never thought about that. A quality woman's going to want to help you and aid you and be with you, and be there for you. Eventually you're going to have to probably shit or get off the pot and make her your girlfriend or not. Um, Not all women are like that, but most. But the point is, the ones that you're with need to be quality, not some skank who's going to fuck you and then the next day going to fuck somebody else, and then the next couple of days going to fuck like another guy. Like, do you really want that? Do you want all that weird energy? Like, no, you really don't. Like, you might think you do. And especially at younger age, it's like society tells us as men, like, oh, you need to flaunt your money around and like bang hoes and like whatever else. But like, okay, like that's cool in society's eyes, and like it's not it's something that probably every young man has to go through, has to like conquer, right? We're conquerors as men. Um, it's part of what we want in our life is to conquer and fucking, bang many women. It's genetic, it's innate in us. But at the end of the day, like you can still do that, but quality ones, right? Spend time with them. Don't spend time with them just with the end goal of like, I want to get laid. It's not about that. It's about the connection that you can develop with her. It really is. And that makes sex 10 times better. I'm going to be honest with you. Um, you ask any player, like any dyed in the wool player, are you happy? And if he's being very honest with you, if he's the type of guy that just simply is in it for sex and that's it, they're probably eventually going to tell you, no, I'm not. And if they're being honest, um, the men who know how to make quality connections with women, and again, even if that's not one woman at a time, if that's one or two women that you're seeing or three women that you're seeing after three, it gets very hard to juggle. It does, but if you are that type of guy, then so be it. But the women that you are seeing, you should be spending a little more time with them and having more quality connections with them. It's more fulfilling that way. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that because I know some of you guys who watch the channel are younger guys, and like a lot of these pickup coaches and whatnot are gonna lie to you and they're gonna tell you it's all about, go and bang so many women and you get the experience. Like you get the experience either way. But when you get quality women into your life, you're going to get a better experience and you're going to be more developed so that when you are older and you are looking for something a little more serious, and trust me, guys, once you start getting a little older, you're going to want to have less sluts in your life and more quality women in your life. And so by that point, you'll kind of know how the game is played in a relationship, right? And frankly, you'll know what to say and when not to say something and when to say something and how to say it and how to compliment women and how not to compliment women and when they, start fucking telling you you're just in it for sex, how to redirect that and all of that stuff. You'll learn all of that stuff, if you dive more into the relationship. I say that with air quotes, relationship aspect of this. Go after the quality and don't be afraid to make connections with these girls because that's what they want ultimately. And I know that's probably what most of us want as well. even James Bond, I mean, he's you can see in the archetype of his character, that's what he really wants as well, right? And even in the newer movies, like you kind of see that. Like that's what any like real genuine man is is craving is genuine connections with a woman or women. You know, just doesn't matter if you date multiple women, but please make sure that they are quality women, that they're not going to be after you to hurt you. They're not going to be practicing their seduction techniques on you, right? It's not about seduction techniques. It really isn't. And that's why I've taken a long hiatus from this channel, is because I've really had to do a lot of introspecting and thinking about the direction that we want to bring this channel. You know, while it is Seduction Secrets 101, you know, the real secret behind this stuff is what you're seeing right now, a genuine connection, like a genuine connection between me and you guys, telling you how it really is. And that a lot of these coaches are going to tell you all this stuff because they know that these low hanging fruits are easy for you to get. And if you get laid a few times, then you're going to want to come back to them and buy another book and get another complete program and whatever, right? Um, Subscribe to their fucking website so they can advertise more shit to you. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'm a capitalist. I sell books too, but you know what? The difference between us and them is these are simple techniques that you will learn and will work on any women. They're not just for the low hanging fruit like a lot of these other guys are frankly are going to give you. This is just innate principles of being a man, like how to direct your woman, all right, how to direct your girl, how to be masculine, how to make decisions, right? Like we cover all this in all of our audiobooks on seductionsecrets101.com. I hope this helped somebody out there. If it did help you, in fact, do us a favor, thumbs up, and consider subscribing to the channel as well. Let's drive this up in the algorithm and let's spread the message about genuine masculinity and genuinely being a man of good moral fiber and character, and not some fucking dickhead that goes out there and just seduces women and break their heart. Right? You will break hearts. And that's something you're going to have to learn how to deal with and do properly as well. And frankly speaking, and I'm no expert at it because I'm a softie and I don't like breaking women's heart. I really don't. But sometimes it is necessary, you know, and it's better that way to break the connection and move on than stringing them along. That's not right because you wouldn't like it done to you. I guarantee it. So we'll talk more about that, guys. We're going to talk a lot more about a lot of these different subjects. If you have anything that you are curious about, if you have any issues or problems that you're, you know, working through and you want a little bit of help with, number one, throw something down in the comment. But if you don't want to put it in the comments, we offer private one-on-one coaching, and we'll make that affordable for you guys as well. Go out there, train, but keep a good heart and don't let this lifestyle dampen your light, because it will and it can if you don't do things in the right way with good intentions, you know. And the way that we make this, the way that we keep our soul in this lifestyle is to utilize our better judgment and have good intentions. And we'll talk more about that, but go out there and get laid, guys. I'll see you in the next video.
'Cause through all the ups and downs, if you're around, I just smile, knowing it'll be alright.